Hello, this is your COVID update for Monday, April 20th. Again, just want to express on behalf of the staff and our leadership how much we miss you, that this virtual way of connecting definitely is better than nothing, but we sure miss having the chance to gather together. And thinking a lot about you and hope that you're well in the midst of all that's taking place. Just know that we're praying for you and we'll continue to do so, and thank you for all the ways that you've been praying for us. So a couple specific updates. One is just a reminder that we're gathering for prayer this Wednesday at 11 a.m. via Zoom. And so if you're able to join us, we sure would welcome you to join us. Links will get sent out and they'll be available on the website and the Facebook page. And if you have questions about getting connected, don't hesitate to call the church office or to contact any of our staff. But hope you can join us for that. That's this Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Consistory met this past week, as well as executive committee and the deacons and the elders meetings. All of that took place via Zoom. One of the important things we talked about was staffing. We looked into the possibility of applying for the payroll protection program that's been offered by the government. You probably heard some about that. A lot of small businesses have been doing that. And the consistory made a decision not to do that. And most of that was driven by just really believing that God's going to provide for us, that we are not in any type of dire need. Our givings currently are running about 80% of what we typically would expect when things were normal. So we're only about 20% down. And we also just talked about, because it's not deemed as a need, that we sure want that money to be available for the businesses and organizations that are in need. And so if you have any questions about that, don't hesitate to contact any of the leadership or me. Also, we made a decision on Tuesday to lay off Michael Brown, our custodian, and that was per his request. We think that at this point, that's in his best interest and the church's best interest, that he's able to pursue unemployment. And then once things get back to whatever that new normal is going to be, then we will hire Michael back. And so just encourage you to be in prayer for him as he navigates that transition and all of the paperwork and some of the challenges that come with that. But this is in no way anything that we feel negatively about Michael. Just feel like at this point, and he's very much in support, that this is the best decision at this time. The other thing that's helpful for you to know is we continue down the path of looking for a new Young Life Church partner, youth minister at Community Reformed Church. We have 2 candidates that are currently in our queue. We're going to interview one tomorrow and talk about the other one tomorrow. And so encourage you to keep praying for us, that is still happening. I don't know how far we can get down that path without being able to gather together, but at this point we are going to interview via Zoom tomorrow, so please be in prayer as we seek God's direction in making those decisions. All right, and then coming up, we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 8 on Sunday, continuing down this path of the words of wisdom. The title of the message will be The Gifts of Wisdom. One of the quotes that I already connected with today that I'll share with you, just to give you a taste of what lies ahead, is this: knowing that one needs wisdom is the first sign of having it. Kind of ties into what we talked about yesterday, that part of our growth is being open to the way that God calls us to be coachable and teachable and correctable, and that part of moving forward in wisdom is acknowledging our need for it. And I hope that these next few weeks will be really helpful in encouraging us not only to keep on that path of wisdom, but to be open to the wisdom that God is seeking to grant us. Miss you. Hope that this week is filled with the chance to connect with the people you're with. And I pray that this week is also a chance to remember with deep gratitude how deeply you're loved by God, and to know that He's with you, and to know that He's seeking to grow you in the midst of this time. So hopefully we'll gather sometime in the near future, but in the meantime, know that we're praying and that we miss you.